Hey, Catherine! Wait up! It's me. Can we talk? I'm seriously sorry about everything.
Oh, look who decided to show some remorse. The bride-to-be, right. Well, sorry, but I think it's a little bit too late. Too late, don't you think? Remember who it was that called me a cripple and went on a yelling spree, demanding that I leave? I left because that comment was beyond offensive. Who in their right mind would stick around after being insulted like that? But hey, I did as you wished. You got exactly what you wanted, didn't you?
Nah, you see, I had no idea you were Benjamin's big sister.
So, I'm Benjamin's older sis, Catherine. It's true that we never really got the chance to meet in person before, but you must have known I existed, right? And my condition. It's not exactly a secret.
Hey, it's great to finally meet you too. I've been wanting to meet you for ages, but Benjamin mentioned you've been crazy busy with your own company. Must be quite a ride, huh? Anyway, what I'm trying to say is...
I'll stop you right there. With the way things are going, this kind of feels more like a goodbye than a nice to meet you, huh?
But there's gotta be something I can do to fix this. Benjamin is absolutely furious with me.
Jeez, no kidding. Even if we were total strangers, that was the most disrespectful thing I've ever witnessed. Do you make it a habit to insult people you've just met, right to their face? And the things you said, calling me an embarrassment and saying I didn't deserve to be at your wedding just because I can't walk, all while laughing your head off.
I'm sorry.
You were the only one cracking up, you know? Everyone else was trying to escape the cringe fest, looking all uncomfortable and awkward. Way to go. Killing the mood like a pro.
Still, please, Catherine, is there any way I could get you to come back? This is all anyone's talking about, and I feel like if you just came back, we can move on.
Sorry, but I'm afraid that's impossible. Consider my absence a wedding gift.
No, don't say things like that. Please, come back. I didn't mean it.
I was genuinely excited about meeting you, but who would have thought things would take such a nosedive? I guess it was meant to be, huh? Destiny had it all planned out so I could witness your true colors shining through. Thanks for the eye-opening experience.
I think that's a bit of an exaggeration.
I'm guessing he told you to keep apologizing to me until I forgave you, right? Unfortunately for you, no matter how many times you apologize, I'm never going to forgive you.
But that's so cold.
I'd appreciate it if you could pass along a message to Benjamin for me. Considering how icy you can be, dealing with a cold shoulder should be a piece of cake for you. Anyhow, I don't want to add more pain to the poor guy's plate. You got it? I'm out of here. Heading home.
Wait, don't go. What can I do to make this up to you? Everyone's so angry with me. We can't have the wedding like this. I'm so sorry. Please come back.
Not a chance. You insulted me in front of hundreds of people. Some of those people I've known for years, my friends and family. But lots of them I've never even met before. If I go back now after all this time, what do you think they'll all say? On top of being in a wheelchair, I don't have a backbone either. I may have a disability, but I have my dignity as well. Sorry, but it just doesn't seem like I'll ever be able to get along with you. Go ahead and tell that to Benjamin for me as well. He should know how things stand between us.
That's so...
Well, in that case, enjoy the rest of your oh-so-special day. It's been a real winner for me, that's for sure. Cheers! Ever since a middle school incident, I've been using a wheelchair, but I refuse to let that define me. I worked my tail off and studied hard. Now I'm proud to say I own my own company. Life's been a journey, that's for sure. So my little brother, you know how we're close, right? Well, he dropped a bombshell that he's tying the knot. And I couldn't be happier for him. The thing is, work has been crazy busy, and I never had a chance to meet his bride-to-be, Amelia. Can you believe it? The wedding day was actually the first time we were face-to-face. Unfortunately, things took a sour turn due to that horrid incident. The wedding ceremony was filled with tension, and it felt like the worst possible atmosphere. They tried to soldier on, but it was undeniably awkward. My brother even decided to postpone submitting the wedding certificate.
Catherine, I'm so sorry for what happened the other day. Honestly, I am. I'm just texting because I would like to once again offer you my most sincere apology.
Oh, I don't need another apology. I've already received apologies from tons of people. Family, friends, and even complete strangers. One more isn't going to make any difference. Least of all from you. Benjamin apologized to me on your behalf as well, so it's really okay. Really.
Sorry, but I was still hoping I could apologize to you in person. Why don't we grab a cup of coffee or something and I can explain myself?
Do you really still not understand what I've been telling you? I wasn't even trying to say it any sort of indirect way or anything. It's a pretty common assumption, right? It seems like if you apologize to someone, you ought to be forgiven, no matter what you've done. And in some cases, by doing so, I suppose it may be possible to repair the relationship. However, in this particular case, don't get any ideas. That's not going to happen.
I'm not sure if I get your meaning.
I told you that Benjamin apologized to me, and that was sufficient, right? And I told you that I do not need your apology, right?
Yes?
To put it simply then, I don't need your apology because I will not accept your apology.
But there's no way I can accept that.
It's not of any concern what you can or can't accept. This is just the way things are.
Oh, but please. You've got to forgive me. I'm your future sister-in-law after all.
Why? Are you saying that no matter the circumstances, if I have an apology dumped in my lap, I have to forgive someone? You have to at least be able to understand that there are things that can be forgiven and things that can't, don't you?
So, you're saying that you're not going to forgive me no matter what I do?
Glad you're finally up to speed. Took you long enough. From now on, you and I will hardly have anything to do with each other.
So that means you're saying you won't even speak to me anymore? Like, if you saw me anywhere, you'd just ignore me or walk the other way or something? Then does that mean you won't accept me as Benjamin's wife?
Ah, well, mine is the working part. Yes to the former. I mean, I say that we'll hardly have anything to do with each other, but in reality, I can't completely cut ties with my family or our social affairs. Anyway, I look at it. I'm sure there will be times when we'll be forced to interact, but I never said that I'm opposed to yours or Benjamin's marriage. That's not something I can or want to interfere with. Who he marries is entirely his choice.
Well, that's a relief, I guess.
Still, to the best of your ability, I would appreciate it if you would not have anything to do with me beyond those situations when we absolutely must speak. Sorry, but I just hate people like you who prioritize their vanity and have biased opinions of others.
Hey now, don't be so cruel. Hate is such a strong word. Here I am, thinking I'd really like to become friends with my new sister-in-law, and you're acting like such a monster.
Oh, but I thought you hate wheelchairs. I thought that people with disabilities weren't worthy to even breathe the same air as you. That being the case, I think it's possible for us to become friends. Don't you?
I just maybe had one glass of champagne too many, and when it said too much, that's all.
That you said too much just means that you revealed how you've always thought about things. I feel bad for Benjamin. For reasons I can't perceive. It's obvious he cares about you, but I think it's impossible for us to salvage any sort of relationship.
You're just being awful.
Listen, if Benjamin wants to marry you, there's nothing I or anyone else can do about it, regardless of how he may feel. However, I honestly can't believe it. I don't know if it's because he's just weak when it comes to affairs of the heart, or if it's out of some weird sense of responsibility. But either way, he's still saying he's going to marry you.
Not that I think I need to justify myself to you at this point, but it's neither of those things. It's because he's madly in love with me. He's found someone who genuinely cares about him, and he wants to spend the rest of his life with me.
I wouldn't know, and I don't care. Anyway, that's why I'm telling you that you can go ahead and do what you like.
So, in other words, you're saying that I still got a chance? I promise to give it my all until you forgive me. I won't give up till that day comes. I know we got off on the wrong foot. Let's do our best to be good sisters from here on out.
Wait, did you not listen to a single word I said? Hey!
Hello, Catherine. I'm standing out in front of your office right now. How about grabbing some lunch with me? I know a really cute place just up the road.
Huh? Amelia? Seriously? What makes you think I'd want to go to lunch with you? Sorry, but I'm going to have to refuse.
What? Oh no, don't say that. After I came all this way, it's not exactly easy to get here from where we live, you know. All right, I understand. I guess you must be busy being a big shot CEO. In that case, when are you free? What about tomorrow? Or the next day? I'm free all week. So you just name the time and I'll be there.
Listen, I'm not going to lunch with you. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. I do not want to see you or speak with you or spend any time with you whatsoever. Do me a favor and get this through your head already.
But what about what I want? Don't be so selfish, please. I really want us two to get along. We're sisters now. Hey, are you still there?
Boss, what should I do? Security told me you know who is standing in front of the office once again. She's not doing anything, so they can't tell her to leave, but...
Not again. Just have them monitor the situation for now. If she tries to come into the building, they can escort her out. Jeez, what is with that woman? What does she need? A restraining order?
That's not all. Today, I answered the office phone, and before I even had a chance to say hello, a woman on the other line named herself as your sister-in-law and demanded to be put through. She seems to think quite a lot of herself, huh?
Oh God, she's a nightmare. I'm really sorry you're having to deal with this, Lydia, even though it's such a busy time for us. You have her on your plate as well.
Oh, I don't mind all that much, boss. Don't worry. I mean, what can she do if I tell her you're in a meeting or whatever? Just think of me as your right hand.
That reminds me. Why are you calling me boss? We're just texting. Besides, you're my best friend. You practically started this company with me. You don't need to be so formal.
Sorry. I was just teasing you a little bit. All jokes aside, though, this Amelia chick seems like a complete disaster. What's actually going on? Does this mean things are going well between her and your brother?
You know, Benjamin, he's got this side to him that can be so innocent, especially when it comes to the ladies. But hey, when it comes to other aspects of relationships, he's surprisingly grounded. It's just these specific situations where his common sense seems to go out the window. Can't figure out why, but that's our Benjamin for you.
Wow, that's surprising. Do you think someone like him could be ensnared by a woman like that? She must be one hell of a, I'll just say, smooth talker.
I keep telling Benjamin to do something to put a stop to her coming around our office, but I guess this is the definition of ineffectual, huh?
It's like she's gotten completely under her spell or something, like the evil witch and the prince at the end of The Little Mermaid.
Right? At this point, it seems more like a horror story than a fairy tale to me. Anyway, I'm really sorry for making you deal with this scary situation. If anything happens, if she does anything weird or dangerous, I want you to message me right away.
Of course. I know that it's a super important time for the company right now. As your right hand, you can trust me to knock any obstacles out of the way. As for you, Catherine, don't think about anything but what's good for the company. It's an important meeting today, after all. Just clear your mind and leave everything else to me.
You're right. I've got to focus. Thanks a bunch, Lydia. I knew I could count on you.
Oh, on a separate matter. Around what time do you think you'll be back today?
Let me see. Around 7 tonight, I think.
7 p.m. Roger that. Depending on how things go in your meeting today, I was thinking we'd have a celebratory dinner. All right, after this, I'll go ahead and drop by security.
What? Why?
Well, you see, I've answered phone calls from that woman before, but I've never actually seen her face to face. I've got to drill that face into my mind. That way, if we ever meet in person, I think I'll give her a little pep talk, if you know what I mean.
Oh, stop it. Seriously, though? You don't even know what she'd do to you if you did something like that. We really don't have any idea what she's capable of.
That's all the more reason for me to do it. If I don't even know what she looks like, how can I prepare myself for if I see her? I think it's a good practice to imagine the worst case scenario and then prepare yourself accordingly. So I think I should at least know what she looks like. Besides, she keeps coming by the office even when you're not here. Like you said, Who knows what she's thinking or what she might be capable of?
Well, thanks, Lydia. But please be careful. All right. While I'm not at the office, I'll leave everything to you.
Yeah, I've got everything under control. Don't even worry about it.
Catherine, why is everyone lying to me? Telling me you're out, or that you're in a meeting, or any of the other clearly fake excuses they've been giving me? I know you're in there. I can see your car in the parking lot. I can see the lights on in that fancy corner office of yours. I've been trying to contact you all this time, but they won't put me through to you. Not even once. Don't you think that's a bit odd? More importantly, even though I tell them I'm your sister-in-law, no one I've talked to will believe me. I mean, really, it's just plain rude. Plus, there must be something you could do about this. Help me out here. I just want to talk to you. Hey, Catherine, what the hell? Why would you say something weird like that to Benjamin? Now he's all mad at me, and he's going to stay at the hotel. This is no way to treat your new sister.
What exactly has Benjamin been telling you?
Catherine, there you are. Okay, so Benjamin suddenly started saying that I've been hassling you. But when I asked him what he's talking about, he said we'd discuss the details later.
Ah, I see.
So what the hell did you say to him? How have I been hassling you? Is asking you to lunch hassling you? Is suggesting we have a barbecue hassling you? I haven't done a single wrong thing to you. All I did was try to hang out with you. That's all.
And all I did was tell him what you've really been up to. Do you think it's about time he knew the truth and opened his eyes? And anyway, with the way things are going, aren't you getting a divorce soon?
Huh? What was that? Divorce? Hold on a second here. Why are you talking about a divorce? That's not something to joke about, Catherine. I haven't even been doing anything. There's no reason he would divorce me.
I've been telling him all about how you've been following me around like a stalker. Not just today, but every single day, till now. And up until now, he's been taking your side. Telling me that you don't mean any harm and that I'm blowing things out of proportion. But now, well, as one might expect after all this, I'm pretty sure it's all over.
Oh, I get it. You're trying to get a rise out of me or something. Or maybe you're just pulling my leg. All right, very funny, but the joke's over.
If you think I'm joking, why don't you just try asking Benjamin about it? Sooner or later, I knew he'd see you for what you really are.
You know, I've had just about enough of you. I've tried to be nice, but now I'm at the end of my rope. You're really pig-headed. You know that, Catherine? Like, unexpectedly so. I thought someone with your condition would be a little bit more reasonable.
And what exactly do you mean by that?
Exactly what I said. I really wanted to apologize to you, so I just tried to attack the problem in various ways. At any rate, you went and exaggerated all of that to Benjamin, huh? Well, I can understand you're not wanting to forgive me at first, but I mean, come on. Don't you think you're just dragging this whole thing out? It's like ancient history by now.
I'm dragging it out, am I? Nicely said. I can't believe you. Do you even understand your position?
Of course I do. If I didn't understand, do you think I'd be so desperately trying to apologize to you? Come on. I would have thought you'd forgive me at least a little bit by now. After all, I've been out here all this time, giving it my all, haven't I? It'd be nice if you would at least acknowledge that effort. Instead, you're acting like some stuck-up little princess who wouldn't get exactly what you wanted for Christmas. Like it's about time you got over yourself already. Just give it a rest.
You have no idea what's coming your way, do you?
Anyway, after this, do me a favor and don't go spouting off any more nonsense to Benjamin, okay? It's petty and annoying, and it's not very becoming of some distinguished CEO. I mean, I don't really know why he's mad at me, but I bet if I just tell him I'm sorry, he'll forgive me. When I put on the waterworks, that man has no defense. Let's talk soon, okay? So we can make up and be friends from here on out. You'll see. We'll be besties eventually. I know it. I'll text you later. I look forward to it. Catherine, you gotta help me. Benjamin, he told me that he's serious and he's gonna divorce me. At this rate, everything is going to hell and I won't be able to stop it. Anyway, can you please tell him for me that this was all just one big misunderstanding? He's gotta believe that I only did what I did in order to make up with you.
Don't even go there. You're guilty of far more than that, and you know it. Benjamin finally understands. A tiger never changes its stripes, and a sleazebag never gets a new zipper, no matter how much time goes by.
Hey, I'm telling you, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Look, I'm sick of you always being so vague. Whatever you're trying to say, just spit it out already.
As it turns out, you went to school with my best friend. You ought to remember her. She helped you out a lot with homework and stuff when you guys were in junior high. Cute, smart, always ready to help a friend in need. Ring any bells?
Huh? Oh, you don't mean Lydia, do you? Of course, I remember her. Yeah, she was great. A real pal. And you're saying she ended up being your best friend? Wow, talk about a small world.
You can say that again. I honestly had no idea how small it truly is. She works here with me now. She heard my crazy sister-in-law was stalking me, so she went out to take a look at you. Imagine her surprise when she discovered you were her old classmate from junior high. Lydia was concerned about you, and not the good kind of concern. You see, she remembered the kind of person you were back then, and she was worried. In regards to your coming by to see me so persistently, she asked herself, does she really want nothing more than to apologize? What ulterior motive does she have?
What? Oh, really? That meanie? If she knew it was me, she should have just let me see you. We go way back after all.
Lydia came out of the office while you were there and told you that if you truly did want to apologize to me, she'd be willing to act as an intermediary. But you certainly don't fail to live up to expectations, do you? I knew you were the scum of the earth.
Huh?
When you met with Lydia, what did you do to her? Be honest.
Oh, nothing. We just talked. That's all. Just a normal conversation.
You just talked? You mean to tell me that you didn't poke her prosthetic hand over and over again and call her stubby? The same as you used to do every day back in middle school.
Oh, that. No. I mean, that's an old joke of ours. You wouldn't understand.
Then, when she tried to leave, shocked and amazed that anyone would say anything like that, you forcefully grabbed her so she couldn't get away. And then, on top of all that, you told her you didn't need damaged goods like her to act as an intermediary for you?
You're wrong. I never said anything like that. Lydia's lying. She's always been a liar ever since we were kids. She's nothing but a jealous little one-handed liar.
But the icing on the cake was yet to come. Someday I'm going to inherit this company from my sister-in-law. She's a paraplegic. The lower half of her body is completely defective. She can't even bear children. She'll give this all up before too long. You just wait. And when that day comes, you'll have a new boss. She'll want to keep the company in the family after all, since she can't have kids. Well, you just better watch what you say around me, Lydia. And even if she doesn't give it to me willingly, I'll just get my stupid husband to force the issue. You said all of that. But who has the egg on their face now? Huh?
Wait, but how do you...
She recorded you, you idiot. Lydia recorded every nasty word. Oh, and obviously we have security cameras set up around the entrance to the office. I wonder how stupid a person would have to be not to notice that. We were able to match the audio up to the video, so there's no denying it was you.
Oh, crap.
So why did Benjamin tell you he seriously wanted a divorce? Could it be because we showed him the evidence that he knows the truth about you at last?
I'm telling you, you're way off base here. This is nothing but lies and manipulation. That wasn't me. Don't believe Lydia. She faked the whole thing. She was in the AV club back in junior high. She knows how to do stuff like that.
Well, I guess there's not much else you can say in your defense at this point, huh? In any case, problems between a husband and wife should be settled as a husband and wife. Please leave me out of your marital problems.
How can you say that? You're totally involved in this now. You can get Benjamin to see reason.
Finally. Let's just pretend for 1 minute that you actually did come to manage my company. What do you think the stockholders would think of you wasting so much money at male strip clubs? You couldn't manage a damn lemonade stand. Someday my company will be yours. Don't make me laugh. If you become president of the company, I'd go bankrupt in less than a day. Anyone would have a brain can see that.
You even know about the clubs? What? Were you spying on me? You had no right to do that.
My God, you really had Benjamin fooled. Well, I always knew he had horrible taste in women, but this is next level insane. Still, I guess it's a bummer for you that you weren't able to take over my company like you wanted. Sorry, not sorry.
Just wait a second here. If he divorces me, it'll screw everything up. Everything I've been planning all this time. Please, you gotta help me. I'll be left with nothing.
I don't give a damn if it screws things up for you. In fact, that's the best news I've heard all week. I'm just so happy. Benjamin finally saw the light. Your sham of a marriage is falling apart even faster than I thought it would. So, hurry up and get divorced. Then, if you wouldn't mind, get the hell out of my life. Permanently. Right after that incident, I went all out and blocked Amelia from reaching me. No phone calls, texts, or emails. It was a complete shutdown. But you know what? Lydia, who had experienced her own share of harassment from Amelia back in junior high, went above and beyond to gather evidence against that awful woman. I can't even begin to express how grateful I am to her. Promoting her would mean giving up my own position, but I made sure to give her a substantial raise. It was the least I could do. Now, as for Amelia, her divorce finally came through. The court ruled that she had to repay Benjamin the nearly 50 grand she had spent on wild nights at strip clubs. Of course. It's in installments because she can't pay it back all at once. After the divorce, she managed to find work, but it seems she can't hold down a job. Word is she's been hopping from one gig to the next, falling behind on her payments. Benjamin keeps apologizing to me for everything Amelia did and said, but I made sure to give him a serious warning about choosing his partners more wisely in the future. But you know what's surprising? This whole mess ended up introducing Lydia to Benjamin. They've been spending a ton of time together lately. And honestly, I think it's fantastic. As an older sister and a friend, nothing means more to me than their happiness.